G'day folks, you're here with James and Terry from Total Balance Chiropractic. We're going through some great information for you today on how to stay fit while you sit. One of the big problems with maintaining a sitting posture all day is that, surprise, surprise, you can't use your legs to compensate. When we stand, our legs are actually really powerful compensators that help to keep our pelvis in the right position to allow us to maintain that normal alignment of the spine without as much effort. So if Terry turns side onto the camera, I'll get you to demonstrate what I mean. I want Terry just to breathe in, breathe out, relax, let his body slump. And you can see he can maintain a good upright posture without his shoulders coming forward. He's had a great adjustment today, so he's maintaining really good alignment there. If I get him to try and do the same thing sitting down here on this stool, we'll see a big difference. Breathe in, breathe out, relax, let your body slump. And we can see straight away the big collapse that's happening here in the middle of his chest. We can see his shoulders rolling forward. And the other thing is, if I get Terry to try and take a breath from that position, you can really see how hard he's working and how little air he's able to get in. Whereas if he sits up straight and takes the same breath, you can actually hear that that breath goes for longer, it's more full, it's more easy, but it requires a big effort for him to be able to maintain his body in that position. He's using muscles in his back and shoulders and neck, whereas as soon as he lets those muscles go again, he just falls back into that same collapse again. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of height and angle. We have these wedges that are available from the practice. They come in two heights. We've got a thin and we've got a thick. The thick just has a little bit of extra height underneath it, but it's the same angle. So we're just going to pop that under his bum and see what happens. Breathe in, breathe out, relax, let your body slump again, Terry. Okay, so you can see that collapse is nowhere near as obvious. His shoulders aren't coming forward as far. The fold in the middle of his chest there isn't as deep. If we add a little bit more height, we've just got some wooden blocks here that'll pop him up a little bit more. Breathe in, breathe out again. Okay, so we can see that collapse just disappearing the more height we add. As it tilts his pelvis forward and lifts him up, it's helping him maintain better alignment without any extra effort. Another block. Breathe in, breathe out. Looking better again, okay? And Terry's not working at all to try and hold himself there. He's just fully relaxing his body. And we're just going to add a few more layers underneath of towel here just to see what that does. And there you go. And breathe in, breathe out. Okay, good. Now we tested this earlier and we found that this is about the right height for Terry. The reason we know that is because if we add even a couple of more layers of towel and we go beyond that point and we ask him to breathe in, breathe out again, you'll see how he's wobbling backwards there. So we've actually gone too far and his body's being tipped backwards and that's also going to impact his posture in a negative way. So if we take those last couple of layers away, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, and Terry could happily sit there all day, well I won't say all day, but certainly for a fairly long period of time, and not feel fatigued, not feel tired because his spine is maintaining its own alignment, again down to the position of his pelvis. So those two things to remember are the height and the angle. We need our pelvis tipped forward and we need to lift our body up to the point where we can fully relax and let go. And you can use that little slump test just to judge that for yourself. If you've got a chair with a gas lift on it at all, you can easily adjust. Otherwise you can use things like folded towels. Our seat wedges are great. We have plenty of these in stock in the practice all the time. So come in and test some out for yourself. But this is a great way of making sure that you can put your body into the correct alignment so you can stay fit while you sit. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.